Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're making some easy coconut curry lobster pasta. When I tell you this is delicious, you guys have to keep on watching for the full recipe. So first, on a cutting board, you want to place your lobsters. I use 4 lobster tails, and I cut 2 of my lobster tails in half and left 2 lobster tails whole. I removed them from the shell. It can be hard to remove, but you'll get there. For the first 2, I diced those up and I left my other 2 whole. I then placed that to the side. In a pot of boiling water, I added some salt and added my spaghetti. We're gonna let that cook until al dente. And then I sliced 1 whole carrot and added that to a baking sheet. I drizzled it with some olive oil and seasoned it with some salt and black pepper. Once that was nicely seasoned, I popped it in a 400-degree oven for 20 minutes or until it's caramelized and tender. Once that was in the oven, I added some oil to a pot and added a 1/4 stick of butter. I then added my curry powder, let that cook until it was brown, and then added my diced onions. I sauteed that for 2 to 3 minutes, and then I added my coconut milk. You want to make sure that your heat is on medium. Once you add your coconut milk, then we are just going to mix that together. I then seasoned it with some dried thyme leaves, some garlic powder, some onion powder, as well as some black pepper and some red pepper flakes. And also seasoned to taste with salt. I then mixed in my seasonings and let that simmer for 2 to 3 minutes. And I also added some heavy cream. Once I added my heavy cream, this is going to be a thickener. I also added some ground allspice and mixed that in. We're going to let that cook for another 2 to 3 minutes and then add our lobster. Once our lobster is added, I make sure that it's submerged in my curry sauce and cook that for around 7 minutes. And then I removed my whole lobster tails because I'll be using that for, presentation. Once I remove the lobster tails, this is how your sauce should be looking. It should be nice and thick. If it's not this consistency, you can always use cornstarch to get this thick sauce if it's not thickening up with the heavy cream. I then added my spaghetti noodles and mixed that into my sauce, and this is how my pasta is looking. So it's time to plate. So I was trying to be fancy with plating, but you guys tell me how I did. But even if the plating is not perfect, this pasta was so good. I never made it before. I just came up with the ingredients and was like, okay, I feel like this will, be good. So tell me what you guys think. Like, comment, and subscribe, and please try my recipe. Thank you guys for watching.